Hi friends, welcome to Think Beyond Success Online English. In today's class, we are going to learn what is pronoun, types of pronoun, what is the significance of pronoun, why we have to use pronoun, and at the end of this class, we are going to have an exercise quiz time so that we'll understand pronoun well. So let's start the class without further ado. Allow me to share the screen. So friends, as you can see my screen today, our topic is pronoun. So we'll understand what is pronoun first. Pronoun is a word used to replace a noun. To avoid why we have to replace a noun, we have to avoid repetition of a noun and make the sentence look more clear. Pronoun helps us to refer people, place, thing, or an idea without constantly repeating the same noun. So you might have got an idea what are pronouns. Pronouns are words that replace a noun. We use pronoun instead of a noun. So one time we repeat noun. Okay, after that we need not to repeat noun again and again. It sounds irritating to our ears. It doesn't sound nice. And to look the conversation smooth, we need the help of pronoun. So friends, you got the clarity of pronouns. What are pronouns? Pronouns are the words that take place of a noun, okay, that replace noun in a sentence. So why pronouns are important? We are going to learn. So pronouns are important because they make the communication smoother and more efficient by preventing repetition and improving sentence flow. So we will see how pronouns will help with the example. In this example, we are talking about Harry. Harry is a good boy. Harry goes to school every day. Harry comes first in the class. So now here we are repeating noun, that is Harry. Each sentence we are repeating and it does not give us like good feeling. We are not feeling very good to hear like Harry is a good boy. Harry goes to school every day. Harry comes first in the class. Harry lives in a small village. So Harry, we are repeating and it is somewhat irritating to our ears. Okay, when we replace Harry with a noun, sorry, with a pronoun, we feel good to hear like, okay, Harry is a good boy. He goes to school every day. He comes first in the class. Harry lives in a small village. So now you see how nice it sounds like. Okay, note the first example does not sound good due to the repetition of the noun Harry. But the second example sounds right as Harry is replaced with he. He is therefore a pronoun. Other example of pronouns are I, we, you, they, he, she, it. All these are pronouns. There are many more pronouns and there are many types of pronoun that we are going to learn in today's class. Okay, we are going to learn kinds of pronoun, types of pronoun. Okay, we have personal pronoun, relative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, possessive pronoun, distributive pronoun, demonstrative pronoun. So we have so many types of pronoun and we are going to learn each type in detail. So friends, our first pronoun is personal pronoun. We will understand what are personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are the words that replace specific people, specific animal, or specific thing in a sentence. They are used to avoid repeating the same noun. So we'll understand, we will get more clarity when we will see with an example. So personal pronouns are of two types. One is subjective pronoun and the other one is objective pronoun. So what are subjective pronouns? Subjective pronouns used as a subject of a sentence, the doer of the action. So subjective pronouns are used in a place of a subject. The who is subject? Subject is the doer of an action and we use subjective pronoun in the place of a subject. For example, I, he, you, she, it, we, they. So all these are subjective pronouns. We'll understand with one example. Ravi is kind. So, personal pronoun, we are talking about personal pronoun. So, as I told, personal pronoun is used for a specific person, specific place, specific thing. specific animal. So in this sentence we are talking about not any boy, we are talking about particular person, that is Ravi. Ravi is kind. He helps everyone. So here Ravi is a subject. So what Ravi is the kind person. So here he is replaced with Ravi. Okay, Ravi is kind and Ravi helps everyone. Instead of Ravi helps everyone, we replace Ravi with he. So here the personal pronoun is he and he is in the place of a subject. Now, our second type of personal pronoun is objective pronoun. Okay, what is objective pronoun? Objective pronoun used as the object of the sentence, the receiver of the action. Example, me, you, him, her, it, us, them. Okay, so they are objective pronouns. We will understand with one example. Ravi gave me a gift. So Ravi gave me a gift. Here me is an objective pronoun because Ravi is the doer of the action and me is the receiver of the action. So the receiver of the action is an objective pronoun. Object. Okay? The receiver of the action is an object. And the word that replaces object is an objective pronoun. Here me. Me is an objective pronoun because me is the object of the verb give. I hope it is clear to you what is subjective pronoun and what is objective pronoun. We will understand with the chat. It may give you more clarity what and all comes in subjective pronoun and what and all changes when it come to objective pronouns. If the doer of the action, subject and subject changes its form to subjective pronouns I, it will change into I, if it is an objective pronoun, it changes to me. You, it remains same in subjective pronoun as well as in objective pronoun. It doesn't change its form. He will change to him. She will change to her. And it also won't change its form. It will remain it only if it is subjective pronoun. If it is an objective pronoun, it remains same. We changes to us. They changes to them. So we'll see with an examples how subjective pronoun and objective pronoun we can replace. Subjective pronoun are used when the pronoun is the subject of the sentence, the one performing the action. For example, I, you, he, she, it, we, they are subjective pronouns. She is reading a book. She is the subject doing the action. Objective pronouns are used when the pronoun is the object of the verb or preposition, the one receiving the action. Me, you, him, her, it, us, them. Okay, all are objective pronouns. Example, John gave me the book. Me is the object receiving the action of the verb gave. Some more examples so that you get more clarity. It is not, I don't want to run fast. I want you to understand, absorb it, and make it more clear. You should not have further any more confusion about subjective pronoun and objective pronoun. So that is why I am explaining with more and more examples. She is my best friend. Subject of the pronoun she. She is my best friend. So she is a subjective pronoun. I will call them tomorrow. So them is an objective pronoun. We are going to the park. Okay, so the subjective pronoun is we. Can you help me with my homework? Objective pronoun me. It is raining outside. Subjective pronoun it. So you see how we can use subjective pronoun and objective pronoun in a sentence. Now we will see what are possessive pronouns. So I believe our personal pronoun is clear to you, and in personal pronoun we have two types of pronoun, that is subjective pronoun and objective pronoun. I hope, I believe that subjective pronoun and objective pronoun is clear to you. Now we are moving to the next type of pronoun, that is possessive pronoun. We are going to understand what are possessive pronouns and where we use possessive pronoun. So possessive pronouns shows ownership or possession. They indicate that something belongs to someone or something. So, possessive pronoun shows the possession, the ownership of something or someone. So, what and all can come in possessive pronoun? Mine, yours, his, hers, ours, theirs can come in possessive pronoun. Let me have little water. Okay, how to use possessive pronoun? Possessive pronouns replace a noun and shows ownership. They are used to indicate that something belongs to someone or something without repeating the noun. Example, this pen is mine, not yours. Pen is mine, not yours. You see, observe in this sentence, mine and yours are the possessive pronoun. Mine shows that the pen belongs to the speaker. Speaker means who is speaking the sentence. This pen is mine. When I speak, then I am the speaker. So that means mine shows that something belongs to me. And yours in this sentence shows it belongs to the person being spoken to. The book on the table is hers. The book on the table is hers. Hers shows that the book belongs to the female person being talked about. So hers, she, her. Okay, she, her, and hers. Her shows that something we are talking about a female and that particular thing belongs to a female. That house is ours. That house is ours. Ours shows that the house belongs to the group of people speaking. So here ours, it includes the speaker who is speaking with along with the other people. Like there is a group of people and speaker is also included. So here the word ours include indicates that something, the house belongs to the person who is speaking as well as the other person. The final decision is theirs. Theirs. So there shows that the decision belongs to the group of people, not the speaker. Here, speaker is not included. Speaker is excluded. A group of people, the decision belongs to the group of people, not to the speaker. So mine, hers, yours, theirs, ours. So all these are possessive pronoun. Shows ownership of something. Let's understand with examples. Okay, now I will ask you to fill in the blanks and you see how well you understood this possessive pronoun. If you write down your answer, I'm not going to show right now, I will show it later. Okay. So write down the answer, check whether your answer is right. This book is dash. Now here the possessive pronoun you have to replace I. I you have to replace possessive pronoun. This book is dash. I, what I will change into possessive pronoun, that you have to fill in the blanks. I will show the answer a little later. The toys are dash. The toys are dash. We, when it changes to possessive pronoun, what form it takes, that you have to fill in the blanks. The umbrella is, sorry, that umbrella is dash. She. She, what form it change when it changes to possessive pronoun, that you have to write down. This seat is dash. You, when it changes to possessive pronoun, what form it takes, you have to write down. So now I will show the answer. I believe you have noted down all the answers in a piece of paper. Now check correct means whether your answer is right, you have understood this concept, or you have not understood this concept. Please check. This book is mine. I will change to mine. Okay. When it changes its form to possessive pronoun, I will change to mine. This book is mine. The toys are dash. The toys are dash. When we changes its form, it changes to ours. Ours. Okay. The toys are ours. That umbrella is dash, she. That umbrella is hers. When she, it changes to possessive pronoun, it changes its form to hers. That umbrella is hers. This seat is you. This seat is yours. So please let me know in the comment how many of the answers you got right. Now we will move to the third type of pronoun, that is demonstrative pronoun. We'll understand what is demonstrative pronoun and how to use it in a sentence. Demonstrative pronouns are used to point to specific thing or people. When we are pointing to specific thing or people, we use demonstrative pronoun. They help specify which thing or person you are talking about. When during our conversation we talk about something or somebody, okay, and we need sometimes demonstrative pronoun to talk about whom we are talking, like to specify that. So demonstrative pronouns are this, this and that, these and those. This, when we use we use this demonstrative pronoun when we are talking about something, any object that is singular, one that is singular and that is near to us. Any thing or about any person we are talking in a sentence, one person or one thing that is near to us, we use this. And we are talking about something in a sentence that is far away from us and that is singular, we use that. Singular thing that is near, that we use this as a demonstrative pronoun, and anything singular that is far away from us, we use that as a demonstrative pronoun. These, when it is something we are talking more than one, we are talking about more than one plural thing and that is near to us, we use these. If something that is far away from us and that is more than one, we use those. These and those are for plural. This and that is for singular. This for near thing, that is for far away thing. These are for nearby thing, those are for far away thing. So these are demonstrative pronoun. So please keep in mind, because at the end of this explanation, I am going to ask you questions. How to use demonstrative pronoun? So demonstrative pronouns replace a noun and indicate which one or which ones you are talking about based on proximity. Proximity means near or far, based on the distance. Use this and these for things that are near to you, and that and those for things that are far away from you. I hope this explanation is clear to you. Can I move further? So we'll go with the sample sentence. This is my book. This is my book and that is yours. So this refers to something close to the speaker. When we are speaking, the speaker who is speaking, something is close to that speaker, the speaker will use this. The book they are holding or pointing to, that is this. That refers to something farther from them, farther from the speaker. The book the other person is holding or the other person is having, or that is kept far away from the speaker, that. This, that. These are my shoes. These means more than one. These are my shoes and those are his. These point to shoes that are near to the speaker. Those point to the shoes that are farther away from the speaker. I like this dress, but I prefer those shoes. This is used for the dress that is near to the speaker. Those is used for the shoes that are far from the speaker. So I believe you have got the clear understanding of where we use this, that, these, those. So please use appropriately when you write, when you speak, and do let me know how we'll practice how well you have understood. I will check how well you have understood demonstrative pronoun. So fill in the blanks. Dash is my favorite pen. Dash is my favorite pen. Something that is close to you. Thing that is close to me. So what pronoun do I use here? What demonstrative pronoun I use here? Something that is close to me. We are talking about one single pen, and that is close to us. So what demonstrative pronoun we use? Please make a note and check your answer how well you have understood. Dash are your shoes. Shoes that are far from me. I like dash cookies. Close to me. I like dash cookies. Dash is a beautiful picture. Far from me. Dash is a beautiful picture. Here in this sentence, you have to observe we are talking about singular thing or plural thing. We are talking about nearby object or far away from object. So based on that, you have to use demonstrative pronoun, fill in the blanks and check your answer. Dash is my favorite pen, close to me. This is my favorite pen. Pen because we are talking about one pen and that is why we use this. If it is pens instead of that, these are my favorite pens. Okay, these are my favorite pens. Dash are your shoes, far from me. Those shoes, those why we are using, why we did not use that, because we are talking about shoes, not shoe. So those are your shoes. I like dash cookies. Cookies, here it is cookies. Okay, so more than one. Close to me. If it is close to me, these are my cookies. Dash is a beautiful picture. Far from me. Picture, we are talking about one picture. That is a beautiful picture. So please see how we use demonstrative pronoun in a sentence. So rightly use this demonstrative pronoun. Don't make mistake here. So I believe, I hope that you got a clear understanding of demonstrative pronoun, what are demonstrative pronoun and how to use demonstrative pronoun in a sentence. Now we will go with the our fourth type of pronoun, that is interrogative pronoun. What are interrogative pronouns? Interrogative pronouns are used to ask question. They replace the noun in the question, helping us to seek specific information. Pronouns that are used to start a question, that is known as interrogative pronoun. We will understand with when I explain you with an example, you will get clear understanding how to use this interrogative pronoun. Examples of interrogative pronouns are who, whom, whose, what, which, where, why. All these are interrogative pronoun. So interrogative pronoun who is used for people. When we are speaking about people, we use who, and whom. Whom is also for people. Whose. Whose we use when we are talking about possession. When we are talking, when in a sentence we are talking about somebody's possession, we use whose. What we use to ask about something or some information. When we are asking about something or some information, we use what in a sentence. Which, which we use when there is a choice. So I will explain each one with an example, so you will get clear understanding. Just you keep it in mind that interrogative pronouns use words, WH family words, that is who, whom, whose, what, which, why. All these are interrogative pronouns. Who and whom are used when we are asking about people. This who and whom we use when we are talking about some people. In a sentence, when you are making a sentence, when you are asking a question, that's you are inquiring about some people or person, at that time you use who or whom as an interrogative pronoun. Whose, when you are in a sentence, if you are inquiring any question about the possession, okay, somebody's possession, whose. What is used to ask a specific information about something. Which is used when there are options. I will explain each one with an example. Example of who. Who is coming to the party? So here you see the sentence is start with who. So as I told, who and whom we use for people. Who is coming to the party? Who is used to ask about a person. When sentence start with who, you should imagine about who is asking to the party. You can't think that okay any object. So if it is who, then you have to keep it in mind. You are inquiring, somebody is inquiring with the about some person. Okay, who is coming to the party? Whom did you meet at the conference? So here, whom did you meet at the conference? Whom is more formal way of asking about the person receiving the action. So here, if it is a subjective case, who is used? If it is an objective case, whom is used? So both are used for person only, people only. But yes, if you are inquiring about somebody, okay, who is coming to the party, this is whom is subjective case. Whom did you meet at the party, at the conference? So here it is the objective case. So whom again for person, okay, who and whom both are for person only. Whose book is this? Whose book is this? Again, who's asked about the possession indicating who is the owner of the book. Whose book is this? So whose pen is this? Whose house is this? So who is the owner of this house? Who is the owner of this pen? Who is the owner of this book? We use whose as an interrogative pronoun to talk about the possession of something. What is your favorite color? What is your favorite color? So here there is no option. So what is your favorite color? What is your favorite color? What is an interrogative pronoun which when there is no option, when there is no choice, and what is used to ask about something, in this case color. In this question, what is your favorite color? So what means specific information the we want to know, but there is no option given. So at that time we use what. Which is your favorite season? Which again it is an interrogative pronoun which is used to choose from a specific set of options. So imagine that you means like I want to know from you which is your favorite color. Which is your favorite color? When I use which as a interrogative pronoun, there is some option given, like for example red, blue, green, yellow. Now out of this four option, which is your favorite color? So there is some option, there are some options, and we are asking which one of this is your favorite color. So which is your favorite color means out of this four, which is your favorite color? When there is no option given and I want to know which is your favorite color, I can't say which is your favorite color. I should ask what is your favorite color. What is your favorite color? I am asking. Why? Because there is no option given and we want to know your specific answer, which is what is your favorite color. So, what is your favorite movie? What is your favorite movie means no option given. If options are given, we can say which is your favorite movies. Okay, which is your favorite movie means out of four or out of five, which one is your favorite one? So, what and which, I believe you got the clarity. What when there are no option given, which when there are option given. Interrogative pronouns in questions. Interrogative pronouns are at the beginning of a question. Often at the beginning of a question and help determine the type of information being asked. Why we use interrogative pronoun? Because we want to specify, we want to clear what kind of information we are asking. Like when we are asking about who is that? Who is that? Asking about a person. When we are using who means we are inquiring about some person. What happened? Asking from an event or situation. We are inquiring about something, event or situation. We are not talking about here about some person. What happened means we are not inquiring about some person. We want to know what incident or what situation has taken place. Like whose pen is this? So we are asking about the ownership. So with this question, interrogative pronoun, you get a clear understanding about what we are talking about, what we are asking. We are whether we are asking about some place, whether we are asking about some person, whether we are asking about some possession. So it gives the clarity about what the sentence is asked. Now it's your time to check your understanding on this particular type of pronoun. So we'll see how well you have understood interrogative pronoun. So dash is your best friend, asking about a person. So when we are asking about person, you know which pronoun we have to use, which interrogative pronoun we have to use. Dash is your best friend. Write down your answer and check your answer later. Dash car is parked outside, asking about possession. When we are asking about possession, what word we use here? Write down. Dash is your favorite movie, asking about thing. Which thing? Thing, what possessive pronoun, sorry, what interrogative pronoun we use here? Write down. Dash would you like for dinner? Asking for a choice. If there is a choice, what interrogative pronoun we use? Now I will show the answer, but please before that make sure that you have written your answer and now you're going to cross check your answer. You see whether you have understood well, or if you have not understood, please go through the explanation once again. So dash is your best friend, asking about a person. So about person, who is your best friend? Dash car is parked outside, asking about position, whose car is parked outside. Dash is your favorite movie, asking about thing. So there is no option given. What is your favorite movie? Dash would you like for dinner? Asking for a choice. If it is choice, which would you like to, which would you like for dinner? So which, because options are given, what, because no options are given. So please do let me know in the comment box how many right answers you got. What are reflexive pronoun? Now the next type of pronouns are, we so far we got personal pronoun, we got possessive pronoun, we got interrogative pronoun. So many pronouns we got. Now we are moving to reflexive pronoun. So what are reflexive pronoun? Reflexive pronouns are used when the subject and the object of the sentence refers to the same person or same thing. They reflect the action back onto the subject. So I know this is not that very clear explanation. So when I explain you with the example sentence, sample sentence, you will get a clear understanding what is reflexive pronoun. Okay, so but keep in mind that reflexive pronouns are used when the subject and the object of the sentence are same, refers to the same person. The doer of the action, receiver of the action is the same. At that time we use reflexive pronoun. So what are reflexive pronouns? Some examples: myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, themselves. Okay, so when we are replacing I will replace with myself. You if it is singular, yourself if it is plural, yourselves. Okay, he himself, she herself, it itself, we ourselves, they themselves. So all these are reflexive pronouns. You will get more clarity, more understanding when I explain you with some examples. How to use reflexive pronoun? Reflexive pronouns are used when the subject and the object are same. These pronouns often appear after the verb or preposition. Okay, so this reflexive pronoun comes after the verb or preposition, showing that the action is done to oneself. Example sentence: I made this cake myself. So, see here, made this cake myself. Who made this cake? I made the cake, not to somebody else. I made this cake for my own self. So here the subject and the object of the sentence is same. Myself reflects that the subject, I made the cake to myself. So subject and object is same. So reflexive pronoun is when the subject and the object of the sentence is same, then the reflexive pronoun comes. She did all the work herself. So like in this sentence, the female, we are talking about a female, and the work is done by the same female only. Herself indicates that she completed the work alone without help from other. They enjoyed themselves at the party. They enjoyed themselves at the party. Themselves shows that they had fun at the party. Here, they means more than one, a group of people. And what did they do? No other person helped them to enjoy. Okay, they enjoyed themselves in the at the party. So themselves showed that they had fun at the party. Here subject and object both are same. We taught ourselves how to play the guitar. We taught ourselves how to play guitar. Ourselves shows that we learned without external help. Nobody helped us to learn guitar. We learned ourselves. The cat cleaned itself. The cat cleaned itself. Itself shows that the cat performed the action on its own body. So the cat itself. I myself, he himself, she herself, they themselves, we ourselves. So cat or any object itself. When to use reflexive pronoun? When the subject and object are same. She looks at herself in the mirror. She is the subject and herself is the object of the action. So they are the same person. For example, I will do it myself. The reflexive pronoun is used to emphasize that the subject will do the action alone without anybody help. So I believe you got a clear understanding what are reflexive pronoun. When the subject and the object are same in the sentence, we use reflexive pronoun. So it's your turn now to fill in the blanks and test your understanding on this particular type of pronoun. I will finish this project. So dash. I will finish this project. What reflexive pronoun will come here? If it is I, you have to write down. She made the decision dash. She, what is the reflexive pronoun? You have to write down. We enjoyed dash at the event. We, what is the reflexive pronoun? Write down. They fixed the car dash. They, what is the reflexive pronoun? Write down. One thing I want to explain you, when there is a singular reflexive pronoun, for example, I, he, she, it, I myself will come, SELF, self, he herself, she herself, it itself. But when it is plural, no, more than one, they themselves, VES will come. Okay, self for singular, selves for plural. Okay, they themselves, we ourselves. Okay, so if it is more than one, use self. It won't be self, it will be selves. Okay, ourselves, themselves, like that. So now check your answer, how well you have understood what you have written, and check your answer whether you are right. I will finish this project. I will finish this project myself. She made the decision herself. We enjoyed ourselves at the event. They fixed the car themselves. So please comment and let me know how many you got correct in this particular type of pronoun, reflexive pronoun. How many right answers you got? Do let me know. What are relative pronouns? You got reflexive pronoun. Now relative pronouns are different. So please don't get confused. If you are getting confused at this point in time, there are so many types of pronoun. How do I understand? Don't learn all at one go. Take a break. So take a break means like when you are fresh, when your mind is fresh, when there is no disturbance at your end, you see you are more energetic. At that time, you watch this class and write down types of pronoun, what and all types of pronouns are there, and how they are different than one another. Reflexive pronoun is different, relative pronoun is different, personal pronoun is different, demonstrative pronouns is different, possessive pronoun is different, but there are just different types, but all these are pronouns. So why I'm explaining you all so in detail, because you should not wrong, means pronoun, okay, it is pronoun, I can write here and there. No, it is not here and there. You should write specific pronoun. So don't get confused. Now we will move to relative pronoun. What are relative pronoun? Relative pronouns are used to dependent, connect dependent relative clause to the noun or pronoun in the main clause. So here in this is little bit complicated. Okay, complicated sounds complicated, but you will, when I explain you with the example sentence, you will get more clarity. Like, so you have main clause and you have dependent clause. So we are talking about a relative pronoun that connects, this relative pronouns connects the noun of the main clause with the dependent clause. So when I explain you with the example, you will get more clarity. So this relative pronouns connects the noun or pronoun of the main clause with the dependent clause. They provide additional information. What this relative pronoun do? Okay, this relative pronoun does is it gives the additional information about the noun or pronoun, linking the two parts of the sentence together. We'll understand with example. You will get the more clarity. Who refers to people? Again, who refers to people in the subject? We use this relative pronoun in the subjective case. If the who is used in the subject, who is used to relate the subject. Whom refers to people. Again, who is for people, whom is also people, but who is used for the objective relative clause. And whose refers to possession, which refers to animal or thing. That refers to that can be mostly used for animal or thing, but that can also be used for people also. Like, so how relative pronoun works? They introduce a relative clause, the dependent clause, the relative clause that adds more information, additional information about a noun or pronoun. They relate, okay, the relative clause cannot stand alone as the sentence. Now we'll see with some examples. Who, as I told, for people, but it is for subject. We are inquiring about subject, we use who. The teacher who explained the lesson is very kind. Now this explain the lesson is relative clause, dependent clause. It is not the main clause. See, you cannot get clear complete understanding when you see explain the lesson is very kind. You don't get the complete sense. You don't get complete understanding what this explain the lesson is very kind until and unless it is connected with the main clause. That is, the teacher who explained the lesson is very kind. So here the word who is used to inquire about the noun, which is the subject. The teacher who explained the lesson is very kind. So this is the word who here is relative clause that is connecting the teacher and the rest of the sentence, like explain the lesson is very kind. So here it is acting like an connecting agent and which is giving additional information. So why who is used? Who is used to give additional information about the teacher. Okay, who is the teacher? Teacher is a noun. Okay, the teacher who explained the lesson is very kind. Whom, again whom is also for people. For people only we use whom. The boy. In this sentence we are talking about the boy. The boy whom I met yesterday is very friendly. So here the boy is not in a subject place. The boy is in object place. So the boy whom I met yesterday is very friendly. I met yesterday is very friendly is not giving complete sense. Now this whom is used to connect with the main clause, that is the boy. Noun. We are connecting with noun or pronoun to get complete understanding, complete sentence, and we are getting additional information about the boy. The boy whom I met yesterday is very friendly. Whose? Whose is the, sorry, this is the boy whose dog won the competition. As I told, whose we use when we are talking about somebody's possession. Who shows possession and refers to the boy's dog. This is the dog. This is the boy. Boy is a noun. Now about boy, we are talking about his possession. Whose dog won the competition? The boy whose dog won the competition. Which means again it is about something. It is not about people, some object or some animal. I read a book which was very interesting. Now in this sentence, which is connecting about book. Book is not a person. Book is an object, and which is the connecting word, relative word, which connects an object. I read a book which was very interesting. So was very interesting. It is giving additional information about the noun or pronoun. I read a book which was very interesting, which refers to the book and introduces the relative clause which was very interesting. That the car that he bought is very expensive. That refers to the car and introduces that relative clause that he bought. So again here, that which is only for object, it is not for any person, but that can be used for an object, and some rare cases that can be used for a person also. The car that he bought is very expensive. Now here, he bought is very expensive is the additional information, and the car is a noun. Okay, now here we are connecting the car with he bought very expensive with the relative pronoun, that is that. I believe you got the, now you got little bit of understanding of where we use who, where we use whom, whose, which, that, why, where, all these things. When to use relative pronoun? Who. Who is used for the subject of the clause referring to the people. The man who called you is at the door. So the man, okay, called you at the door. Who called you is at the door. The man who called you is at the door. Whom? Used for the object of a clause referring to the people. The girl whom I spoke to is my cousin. The girl whom I spoke to is my cousin. Whose? Whose used to show possession, referring to people or animal. The writer whose book I read is famous. Which used for animal or object. The house which we bought needs renovation. That used for people, animal or thing in respective clause, essential to the meaning of the sentence. The movie that we watched was amazing. Now it's your time to test your understanding, test your knowledge. The first sentence is, this is the boy dash, help me with my homework. This is the boy. Boy, we are now this sentence is about person. Okay. The dress dash I bought yesterday is blue. Now dress is a not non-living thing, object. The artist dash painting was displayed in the is famous. The artist dash painting was displayed is famous. Check out which pronoun is used here, which relative pronoun is used here. The students dash you taught last year were brilliant. The students dash you taught last year were brilliant. This is the bag dash I lost yesterday. So check whether it is the if it is about, the sentence is about possession, or sentence is about people, or sentence is about thing. Okay, now the answer is, check your answer what you have written. This is the boy. Okay, this is the boy who helped me with my homework. The dress that I bought yesterday is blue. That, because that we can use for object also, or that we can use for people also. So we can use that also, or we can use which also. The dress which I bought yesterday is blue. The artist whose painting was displayed is famous. Whose means because possession. Because the artist painting, okay, was famous. The students dash, the students whom you thought last year were brilliant. This is the bag that I lost yesterday. So we can also use what. What when there are, if you're talking about some thoughts. If you're talking about some thoughts, you can use what also. I know what you want to say. This is the only boy that can help you. डिफरेंस बिटवीन हु एंड होम, मतलब दोनों, हु में भी हम पीपल के बारे में बात करते हैं, whom also we talk about people. This is the girl who helped me, subject pronoun. This is the girl who I gave a pen yesterday, objective pronoun. See, now here we use, first sentence we used who, and second sentence we used whom. This is the girl who helped me. So here the girl is in subject place, doing some action. The girl helped. So the girl is the doer of the action. So it is subjective clause. Sorry, in subject place. So in subject place we use who. This is the girl whom I gave pen. So the doer of the action is not the girl. The doer of the action is I, because I gave the pen to that girl. So here the girl is in object place. So we are using whom. This is the girl whom I gave pen. I can't say this is a girl who I gave pen, because this girl is not performing action. This girl is receiving action. So this girl is in object place. If the girl is in object place, we use whom, because who and whom we use for both people only. But which place we have to use who, where we have to use whom, we should know very well. The girl, sorry, this is the girl to whom you want to speak. So you want to speak, you is the subject, and the girl is to whom you want to speak. It is an object place. So check who or whom rightly use. Whose, where, why. So again, relative clause, we use whose, we use where, we use why. Okay. This is the boy whose parents died in an accident. Whose parents died in an accident. She has no idea where you live. Where means which place. Where we use, where relative clause we use to find out about place. This is, she has no idea where you live. I don't know why he laughed at me. So why, again relative clause which is connecting I don't know. Okay, I is means like subject. Okay, I don't know why he is laughing at me. So friends, I believe relative clause is very clear to you. Now we will move to our last clause, sorry, our last type of pronoun, that is definite and indefinite pronoun. What is definite pronoun? Definite pronouns are nothing but personal pronoun. I told you personal pronoun. Personal pronoun like subjective pronoun. So that are subjective pronoun and objective pronoun. Those are personal pronouns. Okay. So a definite pronoun would be a pronoun that refers to something specific. So a personal pronoun would be also definite pronoun. Okay, indefinite pronoun. What are indefinite pronoun? Indefinite pronouns do not refer to anything specific. So the word like someone, everybody, everyone. So all these are indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronoun can be singular or plural. We'll see with an Examples, okay, definite pronoun and indefinite pronoun. He, we are talking about one particular boy, definite pronoun. She, we are talking about one particular girl, she, definite pronoun. It, we are talking about any particular object, it. You means the listener, okay, to whom the speaker is speaking, particular pronoun. We, a group of people, okay, definite pronoun. They, again, definite pronoun. Us, definite pronoun. I, me, definite pronoun. Indefinite pronoun, in a sentence, sometimes we don't know who is about whom. We are not specifying anybody. We are anyone, somebody, someone, everybody, everyone, everything, nobody, nothing. So all these are indefinite pronoun where we are not specifying about whom we are talking. So definite pronoun, we know about whom we are talking. Indefinite pronoun, we are don't know about whom we are talking in general. Okay, it is not specific, it is generic. So here friends, we come to an end of the session. Me close, stop sharing. So friends, here we come to the end of the session. I believe you got the clear understanding of what are pronouns, why pronouns we use in a sentence, what is the purpose of using pronoun in a sentence, different types. You got a clarity how many types of pronouns are there, what are their uses, why we have to use which. If we don't know types of pronoun, then we may not be using the pronoun at appropriate place. We may interchange its place and we may do mistakes. So that is why knowing the types of pronoun, first of all, knowing pronoun is important, types of pronoun is important, and rightly using the pronoun is very, very essential. So friends, I believe I have done the justice to this pronoun, and I don't know how well I have given the explanation clearly. Okay, but if you have any question related to pronoun, please do comment and let me know so that I try to cover in my upcoming classes. Friends, I wish you all the best for your learning, for your hard work, for your dedication, and I wish you to be a fluent and confident speaker. Please don't give up. If you're finding sometimes exhausted, take pause, but again come back with full energy. So, all the best. Take care of yourself, and I will meet you in my upcoming class.